What's up, Street Fighters? Welcome back. I'm Tom.
Malachi.
Shane.
We are back with Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 4. Guys, check out our post-talk from the previous episode. It was really good. We had kind of a really shocking moment at the end that we kind of dissected a little bit. Jaime's missing a hand. I wasn't expecting it. Mm-hmm. His hand's gone.
Gone.
Like, we're not talking about, like, he's injured. Like, his hand is removed.
It's gone. It's
gone.
It's separated from the body and the brain and the nervous system. Anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon to see the full-length reaction.
Patreon, full length.
Go there. It's huge. It's long, girthy. Go. Girth length. We call it girthy length. That's what we should call it. Long, girthy, full length.
Right. Show us the nub.
Man, I don't think anyone's gonna give him money now.
He's going to fall.
Someone help him!
Dude, I'd be worried about, like, infection and stuff.
Order. Can't say that I've ever seen a man drink horse piss that fast.
How both of you guys burn in hell?
Valid guy.
7 hells.
The 7 hells.
Stop!
Before all this nastiness, I was going to tell you the story of how I was cut. He gave me a potion that made me powerless to move or speak, yet did nothing to
There's
dull
potions in this?
He sliced me, root and stem, chanting all the while. He burned my parts. The flames turned blue, and I heard a voice answer his call. Was it a god? A demon? A conjurer's trick? I don't know. One distasteful task after another, I made my way from the slums of Mere to the small council chamber.
Sorcerer.
Hello, my old friend. It's been a long time. I have no doubt the revenge you want will be yours in time. If you have the stomach for it.
People talk about that.
We need to get out of here.
When the Lord Commander says we go, we go.
Lord Commander told us to go to the Fist of the First Men. You know what's out there.
Crust has been out here, surviving.
So easy to protect it now. Moment isn't gonna save you. When the walkers come calling, Craster will serve us up like so many pigs. We'll have to look out for ourselves.
That guy sucks.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Does he have a name? No. You're going to give him one?
Why? I want to save my baby's life. Can you do that? Can you?
I get it.
He doesn't have much.
She's making, you know.
If he takes him, how is he gonna get... You get Daniel Radcliffe in this. Daniel Radcliffe is British.
I mean, he could, I guess, but he's too well known.
Thing is ugly.
Brandon? No climbing. I thought I need to find it. It's here. It's Promise me. No more climbing. Promise me!
What did Littlefinger say about this loss of income?
He was too preoccupied to notice. He's leaving for the Eyrie soon. I'm helping him prepare for his journey.
Is that all it takes to make our friend lose interest in poor Sansa Stark?
I don't think he's lost interest. His shipboard inventory. He's bringing 2 feather beds for the cabin.
Rhaenyra Targaryen was murdered by her brother, or rather, his dragon. It ate her while her son watched. What's left of her is buried in the crypts right down there.
You know that, guys?
I don't know. I might. Because they keep reusing names over and over again. God damn, that'd be a big spoiler for me.
Of course, there's the Mad King, killed by my uncle. Would you like to see where the last Targaryens are buried?
Are you sure, Lady Margaret?
It's like taking a walk through history.
Joffrey.
We mothers do what we can to keep our sons from the grave. We do
seem to yearn for it. Power them with good sense. It slides right off like rain off a wing.
I like that.
You led the defense of King's Landing.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Open the doors.
Joffrey?
Wait.
She's making them love him.
Right.
I was only a boy when they took you away. My father brought me and my brothers up to the bluff so we could watch the ship that carried you off.
Those men said my father knew what they were doing to me.
They never told me much.
He didn't trust me. Thought I was a Stark. I could never be a Stark. Stark always reminded me of that.
He lorded it over me.
So Robb never was a bad guy to him.
Right.
He's the king of the north. And me. Father gave me a choice. As Ironborn, that's what I was born to be. I murdered those boys.
He thinks they're dead. No.
Some poor orphans living with a farmer. So I could keep Winterfell. And make my father proud.
Maybe it's not too late.
My real father lost his head at King's Landing. I made a choice. And I chose wrong.
Yeah, you think?
I burned everything down.
She's up here.
So he acknowledges that he
Yep.
was wrong.
Yeah.
Yara.
I brought him back. He killed the others.
What? No, I didn't. You can't!
I knew it.
Put him back where he belongs.
He let him go. He let him go. What?
What the heck
That
is
makes no
going
sense.
on?
Never mind. I don't like him anymore.
I don't like him anymore.
What are you doing?
I'm dying.
Can't die. You coward. The misfortune you're giving up. You lost your hand.
My sword hand. I was that hand.
If you wore that hand, then you were nothing.
You have a taste. And you whine and cry and quit. You sound like a bloody woman. I know what you did for me. You told them Tarth was full of sapphires. It's called the Sapphire Isle because of the blue of its water. You knew that.
No.
I wanted to make sure we're doing everything we can to get him back.
So you can, what, get over him again?
Well, if I would start a war for that lecherous little stump, what do you think I'm doing for my eldest son and heir?
Whatever you can.
It's true. He did start a war for his.
You're still here.
Yes. Did it ever occur to you that I might be the one who deserves your confidence and your trust? Not your sons. Not Jean. Did it ever occur to you that your daughter might be the only one listening to them, living by them?
All right. Contribute.
Marjorie has her claws in Joffrey. She knows how to manipulate him.
Good. I wish you knew how to manipulate him. I don't distrust you because you're a woman. I distrust you because you're not as smart as you think you are.
You've taken an interest in Sansa Stark.
Have I? Because I spoke to her once in this garden.
Well, forgive me for wasting your time then. I thought we shared certain hopes for her well-being.
Come, come. You surrender rather easily.
I could not help Lord Stark. Perhaps I can help his daughter.
How?
You're not the only one who has taken an interest in her.
That's hardly surprising.
She'd make a lovely match for the right suitor. Littlefinger was born with no lands, no wealth, no armies. He has acquired the first two. Littlefinger is one of the most dangerous men in Westeros. If Robb Stark falls, Sansa Stark is the key to the north.
And if Littlefinger marries her, he'll have the key in his pocket.
Why should a man with such a low reputation? But he would see this country burn if he could be king of the ashes.
I want us to be friends. Good friends. You must see Highgarden. You'd love it there. I know you would.
I don't think the Queen would let me leave King's Landing.
The Queen Regent, you mean? If I marry Joffrey, I'll be Queen. And if you were to marry Loras...
Who's Loras?
Her brother.
We would be sisters, you and I.
I feel like she's up to something.
Of course she's up to something.
No, always up to something.
Me? I'll be glad when you and yours are gone. As soon as our wounded are strong enough. Nah. Wait outside.
It's cold outside. There's nothing to eat. He's sitting there, drinking our wine, eating his fill while we die.
We'll give you crows enough. Out! I am a godly man!
You're a stingy bastard!
I'll chop the hands off the next man who calls me bastard.
You are a bastard.
On hand, I shall have your head.
What's happening? I'm not going out there.
We have to go! Now!
I like that guy.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Commander Mormont.
Fighting in a war makes you a soldier.
Beric Dondarrion. You lot aren't fighting in a war, you're running from it.
Last I heard, you were King Joffrey's guard dog. But here you are 1,000 miles from home. Ned Stark ordered me to execute your brother, in King Robert's name.
Ned Stark is dead.
You prey in the weak. The Brotherhood without banners will hunt you down.
You found God. Is that it?
I've been reborn in the light of the one true God.
As have we all.
Do you take me for my brother? Is being born Clegane a crime?
Murder is a crime.
I never touched the Targaryen babes.
You murdered Micah. The butcher's boy. My friend. He was 12 years old.
You don't deny killing this boy.
I was Joffrey's sworn shield. The boy attacked the prince.
That's a lie. I hit Joffrey.
So it is not for us to judge you. Only the Lord of Light may do that now.
Goddamn Lord of Light.
I sentence you to trial by combat. It's me you'll fight.
That is so crazy to me, dude.
Yeah.
Is it done then? They belong to me.
He's gonna breathe fire on them. I guarantee the fire's gonna breathe. I guarantee the dragon's gonna breathe fire.
Might be right, Malachi.
I think that dragon will do anything it can to get over. Kill him.
And she speaks their language.
Zadrizes buzdaris kosdaor. Nike Daenerys chel masmo en Targaryen entra. Valerio Munioengos nuhis isa. Axiosentas, mentiosentas. Kiloni pilos luevale torgiosenetas. Dracarys.
Dude, you called it, man.
Yeah.
That's a cool shot, dude.
Yeah. Now she's got a very loyal army.
Dovagedis. Keso tubi. Jemot taivri depan. Henu jagun chalsel lui valibiri. Unei siti velibilat. Untari valotti.
So what did they say earlier? You need an army of people who are loyal to you, right? That want to fight for you.
he's assembled quite the horde.
Yeah.
That's a lot of guys,
That
man.
is so many people. 3 dragons.
A few thousand people, yeah.
Look at them flying around,
10,000.
man.
They're just... So this is actually a moment that a lot of people love for the character. And it's like I've seen people react to just that moment. Like they'll go and find this episode to see that moment.
Yeah.
So it's a big moment for the character. She needs an army. She wants the Iron Throne.
And she gets to keep her dragon.
And she gets to keep her dragons. There's a lot of things going on in Westeros.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's across the narrow street in Essos, still building her army. So who do you guys want on the Iron Throne and why? And who do you think deserves it? And I know it's not about deserving it, though. You know? What do you think about that?
I personally think that it should probably be a Northerner.
Okay.
Which I like.
Well, Robb just wants to be the king of the North. He wants to be independent.
Yeah.
So they're just...
But if I had to pick somebody, it would probably be someone from the North.
Yeah, like, they're just seceding, and I think they just want their own king, and they want it to be Robb. Now, if Daenerys came here, would she... how would she feel about the North, you know?
Well, that's the whole thing. That's the point of where we stand right now is, you know, everyone thinks that they have a claim to the throne for various reasons, right?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Mormont's dead?
He looked dead.
He looks dead.
He looked pretty dead.
So, like, it's just a scenario of everyone's starting to go crazy because of hunger.
Yeah, you know, to me it feels like that wouldn't, you know, like I wouldn't go crazy, but you know, like what would happen? I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I don't know how people would feel. I mean, I've been pretty hungry before, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd resort to murdering people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, think about the people, a lot of the guys who are at the Night's Watch, why are they there? Because they did something shitty. So they're all shitty people anyways.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Obviously, John went for nobility because he thought it was a noble thing and an honorable thing. But John ain't there right now. He's still north of the wall.
So Sam got away with Gilly.
Yeah,
and the baby.
and her baby. We'll see if that can ever get under control.
Theon.
Yeah.
So this guy... It seems like didn't pretend to, actually did free him from the other captors just to bring him back here and recapture him. In the exact same X that he was in before.
Yeah,
Can you imagine how demoralizing that would be?
Yeah.
Knowing that you had been bamboozled.
Hoodwinked. Run amok. You know what I mean?
Answer me this question. Do I get to see it soon?
I mean, yeah, the more we watch, you're going to see.
Okay.
Like, maybe the next episode, possibly.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I love Cersei and her dad's conversation. Tywin. When, you know, he's just sitting there writing his letter. And she's saying, hey, you got to respect me. I'm smarter than you think, blah, blah, blah. It's because I'm a woman, whatever. You're paying attention to the men. I don't distrust you because you're a woman. I distrust you because you're not as smart as you think you are.
Yeah. And he gave her this stare.
Yeah.
That stare. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And the idea that, like, you know, he's done everything to find Jaime.
Well, and Cersei realizes, too, I think, that there's a younger, more beautiful woman that now has her ear
her son's
in
ear,
Joffrey.
the king's ear. Yeah.
Yeah, and her power, her need is starting to slip away, like her relevancy.
Yeah, which that drives her nuts.
But Tywin even told her, he's like, you couldn't keep a handle on Joffrey while I was gone.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Tywin knows he's a lot. He's too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, to him, it's one thing at a time. You know, he has his blood on the Iron Throne. They control him to a degree, and Tywin is very confident that he can control him anyways. I will. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like the Tywin character quite a bit.
Me too.
And I mean, it's weird the way the places this show goes that you can't even fathom, really.
I couldn't fathom that Jaime lost his hand.
Yeah.
I still can't fathom it.
And it's a simple thing compared to some things that happen later. So
it's been over an episode now of unfathomability.
Yeah.
That he lost his hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I do love Theon's regret about the whole situation. He said, "My true father died in King's Landing."
I hope he feels regret.
Yeah, I hope he feels regret for the rest of his days. You know, I don't know if feeling regret. I think that's just one. I think that's one step, and not even a step that's actually needed towards redemption. Like,
yeah. But it's like the whole time we're sitting here watching it's just like, dude, this is just a stupid thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, why are you? This is literally, it's almost nonsensical.
Yeah.
For these idealisms of what? Like you said, taking advantage of people and raiding people that are pretty much helpless and
you want to
defenseless.
go back to that?
Like,
I paid the iron price. Like, you didn't pay shit, motherfucker. You didn't get a loan, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just stealing it. Like, yeah. Marjorie and Sansa. How do you feel about Marjorie's conversation with Sansa, saying, "I hope we could be friends"?
Yeah, of course she's up to something.
You should marry my brother. Yada yada. You know.
I mean, here's the thing. In Sansa's situation, she can do worse.
Okay, I think that's it, guys. These guys are excited to jump into the next one because we film a few of these once a weekend out of the month. So see you guys on Patreon if you don't want to wait. If not, we'll see you on YouTube.